Hey guys, Ty Cash back with another Fortnite video, and I'm going to be trying a full game post commentary, so let me know what you think of it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and with that out of the way, let's get into this video. First off, I'll preface this with saying that this gameplay is from yesterday, and that was before the rift closed, so there will still be lightning going on, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should definitely go check out my other videos, and you'll definitely see what I'm talking about, because it's very crazy, and what happened to the rift is insane. You should definitely check it out. Anyway, I'm going to be dropping at the Mountain by Fatal, which is one of my favorite drop spots because of the Stonehead and the rifts that are nearby. A lot of people call this Grandma's house or LeBron's house, but I don't really have a name for it, so yeah, I see that there's a guy landing near me too, so I try to get the chest, but then I see that there's a pistol, so I'm just going to go for the pistol. And easy claps. Then of course I'm gonna go up to get to the house, but first there's always one thing that you must do. Praise the tomato. So skipping ahead a little later, I am at the Stonehead getting the chest, and then I see that there's someone rifting close to me, so I'm trying to bait him into coming here so I could just kill him, except I'm pretty sure he sees me. And my assumption is proved correct when he starts building, so most people won't just build for no reason, they'll build if they see someone. So he sees me, but I just try to hide long enough until he decides to ignore me. Always good to have resources early game, but I see that he's starting to go towards the mountain, so I use my talk rift, get close to him, and then try to initiate a build battle and obtain the high ground, which I get, but then I kind of messed up here, didn't get up on my stairs, and then fell down, which was kind of bad, but try to make an edit to get back in, and then get back into the fight, but he was still above me, and then he jumps down right there and hit me once with the pump, which did a lot of damage, but then he fell down and I got the high ground back. And at this point I was pretty sure that he was out of mats because he began to run away, and so I tried to Tommy him but missed my shots, start to chase, and then he used a pocket rift, so I tried to shoot him when I should have just entered the rift, but it's okay because I try to enter, but it closes up. Except I'm a pretty decent shot on controller, and I'm able to kill him, so that was pretty nice. Praise the tomato as always. And then I spot a drift skin up southeast direction, and I try to go towards him, but I can't really seem to find him. Kind of lose him, so I keep going, seeing if I can see him and rush him and get another kill. But he ran away. I thought he was in this bush, so try shooting the bush, but he's not that bad. So I'm just like, whatever, I'll probably find him soon. Might as well just go get the loot from the other guy that I shot down. And then praising the tomato definitely worked out because I find a blue pump right there, and that's just like way better than a gray tag. Like the tactical just does not work at all in this game anymore. It's just like shotguns are really broken, they need to be fixed, but I don't know if Fortnite wants to do that because they like the spray meta because it makes it easier for noobs to play, so then more young kids will play and buy skins and they'll earn money, but that's none of my business. So I end up seeing the guy up east up ahead from earlier, and I cannot hit a single shot with the semi, which is kind of rough. So I'm like, yeah, screw this, I'm just gonna rush him. stairs are important while rushing, except I kind of took too long and he ended up getting high ground, but I used a pyramid to make sure he can't shoot me. And at this point I knew it was kind of hut for me to get high ground, so I'd just go low and just wait for him. And he ends up being kind of a dumb move and jumps down on that tower. I don't think he knew that I knew he was there, but I did. So my plan was to just go try to get high ground from the stairs, but so was his, but the Tommy gun and the spray meta is just too OP nowadays. You can see I was even rocking double Tommy because I had no heals, so I thought, why not? Spray meta is just really OP. Get a chug jug and move up ahead to retail row. I'm in top 15. And I see some building up towards 119, 120, but nothing really much there. And then I spot a guy, and then he's just spraying me, so I just keep building. Just, if you're being sprayed, just try to keep building. And then the GL spam is kind of hut. So I try to bounce over to him so he can't just do that. And then land a nice 102 pump shot, and then crouch shot him. And that's a really lucky pump shot. It's not often you see pumps do more than 100 damage nowadays, which is a big problem in my opinion. Make the pumps great again. But yeah, I start to pop up this medkit and I hear someone rushing me. You can see him through the wall, so I know that I gotta get out of here in order to kill him. But he shot my wall and I got screwed over by how garbage PS4 editing or console editing in general is. Like, but luckily he didn't hit a single shot on me because he's kind of trash. But yeah, console editing is just really bad, and it's like one of the biggest problems in console Fortnite and definitely needs to be fixed. So like Fortnite has to do something about it to make it easier to edit on console. But I keep praising the tomato and it keeps working out for me, so I'm gonna keep doing that. And then while I make sure all my guns are reloaded, I hear someone launching on me, so I just build up, try to get high ground, or to at least protect myself if anyone is coming, but use a bouncer to get high ground, but I don't see anyone, so I'm just gonna turn this into a full 1x1, protect my all sides, and just wait for someone to show themselves. No one's really shown themselves, so I thought that whoever was going to try to jump on me decided to change their mind once they saw me building. And then I ended up seeing a detective running at the edge of the storm, shoot him with the heavy sniper but miss because, I don't know, it was just a bad shot. But then I see an Omega and bang is all I'm going to say. So I'm expecting the detective to go and get his loot, so I'm just going to wait. See an ATK up northwest. Don't really pay much attention to it. There's a detective and tries to pop off some heals and bang again. I'm gonna use a bouncer to go get his loot because there's 2 persons worth of loot there, but then the ATK is right there, and unluckily he runs into a trap, which when this happened I was like, oh poor dude, carbide, that's like season 4 no skin. That's pretty sad. So it's just all this loot for me, and I realized now I have 8 kills with 8 people left, and I was like, alright, so I'm just gonna go try to not throw this game, build it 1x1, make sure I'm safe, let the storm close a little, and just see how the game's gonna play out. And here's where the game starts to get a little interesting. Well, I guess the last part was pretty interesting. There's just people coming one after another, but I look up over to my right to see if there's anyone over by the farm, and I spot a no skin, so I'm not really too worried about them. But then I look more northwestish on the hill, and I see 2 people fighting, except actually they're fucking teamers, which are the worst people on the earth. Like, anyone that teams in solo, I just don't understand. Like, can you not win a solo game on your own? Like, you're that bad? Like, I don't know. That guy was kind of building, so I feel like they're just, I don't know, they're just the worst kind of people. But I knew I had to take care of them eventually, and of course he has a guided rocket, so they can guided rocket cheese. But I'm making sure that I'm not going to get hit by that, and then I see a guy rushing to my left, and he starts to GL my 1x1, so I just stare, rush him, and now at this point, as soon as he saw me building to him really fast, I'm pretty sure that he got scared, especially after this shot I land right here. And so he doesn't really know what to do. He's just going to keep hiding down low, so I'm just going to make sure that I stay high until I have a clean shot, which is definitely a good plan in most situations. If you have high ground, you have to wait. And my bad, if you have high ground, just wait for them to make a move, and then you can shoot them like that. Now I hit him with 2 heavy shots, so that should be at least like 60 health, but then that shot only does 20 damage. And my Tommy gun's out of ammo, so I know that I have to attack him. And right now he is in a good position, but he like dropped down for whatever reason. And so I just mini flick him, and that'll take care of him. Top 4 now, still have full shield, full health. I'm feeling pretty confident, and then I look and it's only top 2, and I had a feeling that I knew who the last 2 players were. And of course it was those scum schemers. Or scum teamers, excuse me. But I knew that if I was patient enough for him to use his guided rocket to try to find me, I could make a good play on him, so that's exactly what I'll do. Being patient is a very important part of winning last game or end game scenarios. You don't want to be too aggressive, you don't have to be. But once he launched that, I knew I could just jump pad onto him and just fuck him up, and so I see him playing on his iPad and just pull up right behind him. And yeah, that's just how I feel about teamers. They're just the worst. One on one, there's no way I'm gonna let this other teamer kid kill me. Like, he's a drift skin. Like, he had this, like, I had the storm, like, he had to come to me. The storm was already pushing him in. He was trying to build. It was just all bad for him. I knew I was gonna win at this point, but I was kind of scared that the storm would kill him before I could. But he's still trusting hard in that in that guided rocket, even though it's not going to do much. And I thought for sure he was dead. That's why I shot the heavy, except he wasn't. But then I luckily see him get a nice headshot. And yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up the video. I know it wasn't the most entertaining commentary, but hopefully you liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day, and praise the tomato. Ty Cash signing out.